Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. We got the best show of the week because we got so much sick stuff to talk about. It's a super fun one, so welcome aboard. Glad you're here. This is Zach from SwitchForce, and we are talking all about the latest Nintendo Switch update because the whole service got a boost. We got a beautiful new Pokemon art style that I think is the very best ever, and my favorite Switch indie franchise has 4 new games. So what's going on, everybody? Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy the show. Let me know what you're thinking about in those comments down below. I am an addict of Marvel Champions. Just thought I should let you know that. All right, this one is a great starting point because Pokemon has really experimented as of late with nifty art styles, right? They've really mixed it up this generation. You got Pokemon Legends, you got Pokemon Let's Go, you got Sword and Shield, and now you've got Scarlet and Violet. But the best of all is the one that takes us way, way back. This looks like the most organic interpretation of Pokemon ever, and it comes to you from a user named PokeYugami, who has crafted the most brilliant video in Poke history. This one is making me blast off at the speed of light, just like good old Jesse and James, because it looks just like Ken Sugimori's card art from the original 150 Pokemon cards. That was like my origin point when I fell in love with this franchise, and this video is so sick. Imagine if there was a full game that looked like this. Would you prefer this over what Scarlet and Violet is going for, which is like a modernized version of mainline Pokemon? I think Legends looked really nice, and honestly, I thought Let's Go was super charming, but this might be the holy grail art style, and if I'm Game Freak in the Pokemon Company, I'm calling this person up right now, today, and being like, bring your mind to our makers. We are gonna figure out how to implement this in some sort of game. Even if it's a spin-off Pokemon title, I mean, this is just, it's wonderful. It's like the Pokemon world pop-up booked into a video game. Do you agree? Does this look super sick or what? Our Nintendo Switch Online has taken a big leap forward with a nice new update, and Nintendo has been doing these more and more regularly. You may have seen on their social media that Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards is now out for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. It's actually a more fun N64 game than I remember it being. It actually looks better than I remember it looking, and you can combo powers, which is just a ridiculously cool mechanic. But they also did a bunch of stuff on sort of the silent end. All right, they upgraded and improved a lot of their games, which they've been doing more and more often. So every time Nintendo adds a new game, they kind of go over and smooth everything else out, add some new features, and make the online experience better. And I gotta say, bravo. All right, you could sit here and just plop out the games, but you plop out the games and then you do more, and they've been really regular with it, and now Pokemon Snap is the only one left, and what happens after that, that's a different video. Today though, and this comes courtesy of Oatmeal Dome, who is the leader of the Data Mine pack, Star Fox 64 had gamma adjustment enabled, Dr. Mario 64 had renderer settings adjusted, Mario Golf had renderer settings adjusted. To be a bit more specific, Star Fox 64 got a brightness adjustment for the better, and Dr. Mario 64 got a transition fix, where previously it was cutting to black screens when it should have just seamlessly transitioned to the next scene, and now it seamlessly transitions again. So kudos to Nintendo, because from the very beginning, we were like, this emulation is busted. And they've done a lot of things to really improve it, from Zelda Ocarina of Time to Mario Kart 64. They've made this better, and now it's a pretty cool place to play a bunch of classic games. We just now need Game Boy Advance. That's what I'm pushing for at the June Direct. I want a surprise drop where no, Breath of the Wild 2 ain't coming in 2022, but we can play Minish Cap, which is actually super good, super underrated, and I would totally redo the entire thing again. That bird on his hat, oh my gosh. You don't even know what you're messing with. I love to mess with Steamworld though. This is one of the best franchises ever invented. Legitimately, okay? They do such amazing stuff at Image and Form Games. Steamworld Heist, Steamworld Dig, Steamworld Dig 2, Steamworld Quest. There are so many good ones, including 4 new games. In their publisher Thunderful Games financial reports, they listed 4 new Steamworld games. Now, one of them is Headhunter, which we saw to be a shooter, and it's taking Steamworld 3D for the first time. I'm really eager to see how that turns out. Part of me is nervous because they nailed the 2D aesthetic so well, and part of me is excited because if they believe in it, everything they've tried, genre jumping and all, has worked. But there's 3 others, and supposedly a couple of these are hitting pretty soon. All right, we've got Strawberry, which is a puzzle game for mobile. That sounds pretty nifty, but doesn't seem like it'll be on Switch, although maybe someone's making breakfast. Maybe it'll come to Switch because a lot of stuff ends up doing that. But Coffee is the one I'm most intrigued by. Coffee is a SteamWorld city building game for PC and consoles. a SteamWorld city simulator sounds amazing. The aesthetic of this world is incredible. They do so much good with the characters, and I think one where we get to build a city with all of their specific, it's definitely waffles. Or pancakes? Coffee. It's not coffee, but this is coffee, and I'm excited for that. And then they also have Caramel, which is a turn-based tactical shooter and strategy game for PC, console, and mobile, and that really sounds like SteamWorld Heist 2. SteamWorld Heist is a golden gem if you haven't played it. It's usually like $5 and totally worth it, a bunch of content, and it's really fun 2D turn-based tactical shooting that doesn't feel limited. Like somehow they make it feel XCOM-like, but more action-based and faster-paced, and it's just really, really fun. I highly recommend it, and getting a sequel to see how they can riff on that would be really cool. As of right now, they're saying the Shooter Headhunter, the City Builder Coffee, and the Mobile Puzzler Strawberry will all launch in 2023, and then Caramel in 2024. I hope that really happens. I love SteamWorld so much, and I cannot wait to get more of this on the Switch. They run well on Switch. They're some of the best on Switch. Let me know if you're most excited for Headhunter 3D, Strawberry Puzzle, Coffee City Builder, or Caramel Heist 2. If I had to pick, I'm gonna say Headhunter just because I want to see them do 3D. And I think they can succeed because they kind of practice with the gunk. That was also image informed, but they didn't want to use SteamWorld. They wanted to try it out with the gunk and then get all the gunk out so that they could make a beautiful SteamWorld 3D game. So I feel like Headhunter, it's gonna rock. You know what else rocks? This is a perfect Friday story. Ugly Sonic is back. Do you remember how ugly Sonic looked before they fixed him? The Sonic movies have been pretty darn successful and decently good, but they started off with a really icky looking Sonic, and the fan response was, oh my gosh, pump the brakes. And they fixed it, and made a last minute adjustment that I think really contributed to the success of these movies. But there's a new movie that features straight up ugly Sonic, listed as straight up ugly Sonic, and it's more than just a 1-second blurb. It's in the new Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers Disney Plus movie that just dropped today, and Ugly Sonic, like literally called Ugly Sonic, is a character, and he looks ugly like he used to, and it's just wild. I don't really have any interest in Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, but I think I want to just at least scrub through the movie to see the scenes with Ugly Sonic, who somehow has made a return in one of the greatest meme to reality motions I think this century has delivered us. Let me know if you're going to check it out, and now let me check out what you said in the poll, where I asked you all about what's next for Nintendo Switch Online. Look, after Kirby 64, it's Snap and then Snap. What's next? More N64 games? GBA coming soon? Themes? Or nothing? And most of you think that GBA is coming soon, and I got to agree. I really, really hope that they bring it our way this June Direct, or at least announce it, talk about it, and give us like a September release date. But I think that would be a supercharged way to upgrade the expansion pack. It's already a great value with Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, and Splatoon 2 DLC, but bringing in GBA games, which I think hold up way better than a lot of these N64 titles, would be a huge win. Now, 24% of you think they'll just announce another batch of N64 titles, and that is plausible. I just don't know how many more there are of good caliber that don't require some sort of crazy licensing deal. 11% think they'll just bring in more of their monthly icons and nothing else, and 9% believe in themes. Oh, the 9% carrying the theme torch. One day, my friends, one day. Until that day though, enjoy your weekend, have a fantastic time, take it easy, do something fun for yourself, and get some good sleep. Until next time, thanks a lot for watching. Hit that like button on your way out. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you a lot. SwitchForce, out.